this is an edit demo for your toy project. So same things we need to do. We need to use a mask, but we want to try and enhance the story and make the toy stand out. So we add to the mood or feeling of the image. So here's one that I already did. So before and after. So this is the original, this is after, and I enhanced the color of the hippo to make him stand out, and then I made the background black and white so that it's less distracting. And then they tried to do hippo underwater, like eating. So in this one, I did all of my normal things. I dehazed and clarity to try and make it a little sharper. And it's a virtual copy, so this is the edit I'd done before. And then I used the mask and the temperature to make the color blue so that it looked like it was underwater. So I'm gonna edit this one. So first I turned on my clipping warning, guys. I'm gonna set my black point. I'm gonna set my white point. So I don't think I can get rid of that clipping, and I don't wanna make it underexposed. So maybe I can pull them down a hair, but I'm gonna keep my whites up. And then shadows, if I want it brighter or darker. I think I like to see the shadows in this one better. That's better, but my histogram still goes to the ends. I'm gonna do some white balance. So this is dirt. That worked okay. This is also gray. It's a little pink, so I'm just gonna grab the slider and move it. You could also just try auto. No, that does not look good. So it's a little pink, but it looks like a bright sunny day, so that's good. I'm gonna turn up the texture a little bit, and I start to get clipping, so I don't wanna turn it up too much. Clarity looks like it's working a little better. And I don't wanna drop my highlights down too much. So these little spots are not super important details, and I don't think you can get any details back in them. So remember, little spots are fine. You don't want to underexpose. Okay, I need to make sure I crop it to a 5x7. And I'm gonna pull it in a little, trying to center it as best I can. Great. I'm actually gonna turn the saturation down a little because they're like a little intense for me. And then I'm gonna go to my masking tool and I'm gonna hit subject. And it did a pretty good job of only selecting the subject. We just got a little bit of an issue done here, so I'm gonna subtract brush. And I'm gonna make sure my feathering's up. And I'm going to remove the pool from the selection. And then I'm gonna edit just the hippos. So I'm gonna try and pull those whites down just a hair. So I want detail in my highlights, but I'm not gonna get any back, but I think I like them a little darker. Shadows. And I'm liking bringing the shadows up because I can see a little bit more in the hippos. And the colors of them looks wrong to me. I feel like they're too red. So I could try and shift the hue, but that does not look good. I'm gonna put that back to 0. Make them a little more blue, maybe. I could also try this point color and pick them, and then maybe I want to shift it just a hair to the more, those are like pink. And then maybe I want to turn the saturation down a little bit so it's a little more realistic. That looks better to me. And then I'm going to do the background and see how it does. Pretty good. And again, we are going to adjust our black point and our white point. I'm gonna turn down the saturation again just a little so the hippos stand out. I could also pump it up so you can see more of it. Something around there. So here is before and after. They are slight changes, but you can see that I made it better. I tried to fix the color of the hippos, etc. And I think I might want to add the little blue down here, but this is the basics of what you must do for your project. Happy editing.